All right, so let's talk about dashboards. We get this question a lot. How does 6 Sense measure pipeline and make sure that you are on track to hit your revenue goals? And if you know anything about the way we do things at 6 Sense, you'll know that we stress so much on why pipeline is a team sport. It's not a marketing activity, it's not a sales activity. We are all stewards of the pipeline, and our dashboarding and our metrics and our KPI all reflect that. So there is no marketing source dashboard versus sales source dashboard. There is a single source of truth, one view that the entire revenue team goes into every day. It's not locked down, it's not gated. Anyone in the company has access to it because really, again, this is a team sport and it's a company goal to make sure that we're on track. And so the dashboard lives in Salesforce. It's a single source of truth, as mentioned. It's real time. And probably the most important thing is that every number on that dashboard is put into context, either versus a historical trend or versus a goal. So you'll see in the dashboard, everything is against the trend line, or there's color coding and something very quickly will tell you, is it red, green, or yellow? How are we trending? And that's the most important thing, because you could build the most perfect set of KPIs and have the best goal setting process in the world. If the numbers and the metrics aren't easily consumable and understandable by a broad swath of your revenue team, it just won't get used. And so that's why this dashboard is really central to how we make sure that we have a pulse on how the business is performing. I mentioned it's single source of truth and it's real time, but if we want broad adoption of this, we need to make it relevant for individual audiences. And so the dashboard can be filtered by go-to-market segment, by geo, by campaign type, so that a sales leader in EMEA who wants to look at the performance of ABX campaigns can do just that from the same place that a marketer who's responsible for inbound campaigns can do it. And then the dashboard is set up in a number of different key sections. So the first one is really about looking at our qualified pipeline creation, because that is the major goal, right? We want to make sure that we're hitting those pipeline targets and that pipeline is converting well. So we look at stage 2 pipeline, and then we have the leading indicators beyond that. So, okay, stage 2 looks great. What about stage 1? What about stage 0s? And then what about the number of 6 QAs that are being generated? So it's a volume-based section where we're looking at month-over-month performance. Wonderful. But you could be hitting all your monthly goals. If it's taking you twice as long to do that, there's a problem. And that's why we focus on the conversion rates of our opportunities in our pipeline from stage to stage, as well as the velocity at which it's moving, the number of days it's taking to move from one section to the next. And those metrics are, again, contextualized by color coding, because we know what good looks like. We know that the average time it takes from stage 1 to stage 2 is X number of days. And so if we are trending in the wrong direction, that particular component on the dashboard will show up as red. Beyond that, I think the final section that is on the dashboard and highlighted is really insights into our bookings. What is the win rate? What is the average selling price? What is our win rate when we are actively competing with a competitor versus we're not? Really important insight, as well as down to the campaign influence level, to give us a more holistic picture of what we're doing.